electronic data interchange. Just a nice high-level overview of what it is and why you should be using it. Zack from FTx here with another quick FTx fact. So today we're going to discuss one of the many acronyms in the retail world, EDI. Don't worry, we're not going to get too far into the technical jargon, just a nice high-level overview of what it is and why you should be using it. EDI stands for Electronic Data Interchange, and it's just that, the interchange or exchanging of data electronically. It's existed in some form since the late 70s, so about 50 years now, but it wasn't standardized until 1996. That being said, even though there are standards in place, there really isn't a standard format. Today, the retail industry uses quite a few deviations. So to use EDI, the retailer and the vendor have to decide on a few things. First, what format to use, and second, what the transport mechanism is. The format is some sort of text file, sometimes delimited like with a comma or pipe, and other times it's fixed with, meaning that each column means something, like columns 1 through 5 are the part number and columns 6 through 9 are the quantity, etc. The transport mechanism is commonly FTP or more recently SFTP, which are file transfer protocols. So when sending text files over FTP, it's not cutting edge and a lot of wholesale systems can't support anything else, but frankly, it works since the data is well formatted and very small. In FTx, we support EDI in 2 modules, orders and invoices. On the ordering side, you can electronically send an order to a vendor, and on the invoicing side, you can electronically receive an invoice. So what exactly does this mean, and why would you want to use it? For orders, it means that the vendor accurately gets your order, and since it's coming in electronically, someone on their end isn't keying it in manually, which, as you know, can be error-prone. Some vendors may also offer incentives for sending it electronically since it saves them money, and it goes in immediately. You usually are going to get more time to submit it versus submitting an order that has to be manually inputted. On invoices, you are getting an exact copy of what the vendor will be invoicing you for. And since it's electronic, you can choose to have it be immediately applied to your inventory. So this allows you to apply it without any additional intervention. And even if you choose to verify the invoice, like scanning each item individually, the original EDI invoice will still be applied to inventory, and a separate adjustment invoice will be spun off based on your verification with any differences there are. So depending on the EDI format, new items can even be added from an EDI invoice. So some vendors are able to push full product details, including things like the UPC and the description in the file, meaning that any new item can automatically be added to your system. So this means when you receive that EDI file, if there's anything new, it's going to add the item, set its cost, and put in the vendor part for you. So in a nutshell, that's EDI. Hopefully I didn't get too technical, and now you have a new acronym to add to your ever-growing vocabulary. So until next time, take care.